why we use art is also because with art we can say more. And in today's political climate, it's very difficult to speak, out loud. So we use art and we tell stories from different perspectives. We have also included fiction and poetry in our collaborative efforts, and we go by three words: democratize, collaborate, and collectivize. So we also work with collective. We think that we're part of a collective, and we want journalism to be more inclusive in terms of looking at things from different kinds of perspectives. So we just wanted to show a little bit of the layout, and we have an excellent panel, and they'll talk about their art. They're very powerful art. Um, so here's some of the stuff that we have used. Some of the stuff. Sorry, there's like some technical stuff. In the magazine, this is from the recent edition of Outlook, which looked at the courts and women and how kind of women's rights have been contested in the courts and how courts have come up with regressive judgments sometimes and some very, very progressive judgments and observations. It was in context of the recent observation by the Supreme Court about atypical families, and we took two strands of thought out from it. One was concerning gender, the other was LGBTQA plus, QAI plus rather. So this is the cover, which was last week. This is a female basket by Ravinder Reddy, and he's an Andhra-based artist. And we always make like 4 or 5 covers, but we wanted to go with this because that female gaze is very interesting. That the eyes kind of hold your attention, and we also wanted to say that okay, engage with the female gaze. Um, Here we have Nalini Malani's art, and this basically again is the opening for the issue. And we have one statue from actually Bihar, which talks about this went with a story which talks about reproductive rights of women. Here we have again Ritu Sen, which is like her artwork, and it's about social justice and reproductive justice and all those other topics that are very, very important for women. Uh, this is one of my favorites. This is gold art from Bastar. This actually tells the story of an encounter, and this was it's called Patal Gari. So what they do basically is kind of tell the story of an encounter on these pillars, and this is their way of kind of preserving the memory of that encounter so they don't forget. Uh, then we have this, we don't differentiate. This was done by a 7-year-old child. He decided to celebrate friendship, and it's also a very, very political issue with how friendships have transformed over the years. But this was done by our designer's daughter, Lynette. And this is by Riyaz here, and we wanted to talk about this whole change in how we are being taught history, and the changes, the omissions, the errors, and the kind of perspective that we are taking, with regards to history. What is history actually, rather questioning that, and then how does history operate in terms of memory. Then we have. I'm just going to quickly, do this because there are a lot of people waiting to talk. Uh, this is also one of the most powerful covers because we decided to do it in the wake of Johnny Depp, that whole trial that went on, and we thought, Amber Heard was kind of trolled for no reason, and this is Bangladesh, based artist Taiba Begum Bibi, and she worked with these blades, and you know, it was a very stunning image for us, and the image did all the talking. So the only thing why we use so much of artwork is also because art tells a standalone story. I mean, and it also gives you a moment to kind of linger. You don't. I mean, if you see a lot of usual political leaders, you might not be able to do that pause, which is very important in today's day and age to kind of look at things, think about things, and also the primary purpose of the magazine is also to have a larger shelf life. And the reason, I mean, the only way we can have that is to make the magazine more powerful, more compact with stuff, and kind of like a rap song, it can have a lot of compressed stuff in it. Um, this this is Mithu Sen, the one that is Hindustan. This was when Amit Shah proposed that Hindi should be the linked language, and that's when we took up the issues on the language. The other one on the other side was designed in house, and is basically when Gitanjali Shri won the Booker Prize, uh, for her book Red Samadhi, to her sand. And this talks about the importance of translations in today's world and how the word comes to us in translations. And the main focus was basically how uh, it also kind of reduces this whole thing of othering that is happening. Like when we look at the when we read translated work, we also kind of understand other people, which is very very important. Um, there are many covers. I mean, we have this by Sunil Padwal, which is literary lens. We have memory files, which was about Kashmir and the memories that they have, the Kashmiri Muslims, actually, what they have gone through in the wake of Vivekananda film that came about. And then we have the first one is by Samit Das, which was about the politics of job. So basically, what we try and do is like, okay, the artists make the artwork and we interpret the artwork, and then we kind of like tell a different kind of story. But the art also holds its own. And then here's I think yeah. So this is I'm just going to run through all these things. The Ranjita Kumari's, when we decided to do a story on the politics of poverty in Bihar and how Bihar has always remained poor, we decided to use Ranjita's work, and it was very powerful because you see a cracked kind of open eye, and then inside we have used many many images of hers. Because when you see the image, you kind of feel some kind of pain and you kind of relate with it. This is again Ranjita's work, which is a chulha. It also has the domestic issue, domestic labor issue, um, migrants, all of those things that are very, very important to the whole narrative of Bihar. This is a very interesting one, which was when the farmers' protest kind of came to an end, when the Supreme Court said they will repeal those farm laws, the government. We took a stand, one of the few times that we've taken a stand, and in terms of being outside about it, we always do. We said the protest is actually hope, because these days hope is something which is so rare, and we made a differentiation between optimism and hope, because hope is more powerful and hope doesn't die. And we got G.R. Iranna is an artist based out of Delhi, and his artwork. And we actually asked him if we can fuse two of his artwork. The first time, I think somebody gave us permission to, do this to an artwork. And Iranna was very, very happy to do that. And this is what the cover looks like. The tree branch that you see was basically a cutout from another artwork, and we put it on the wall, which was also one of Iranna's images. Then we have Sudarshan Shetty's nostalgia. Actually, my whole twist with art began in 2016 when I accidentally landed in Kochi, and Sudarshan was curating the Biennale at the time. And from then, I have known him, and that's how I got exposed to art and installations. And before that, I only thought art is something that you put on the wall, like a painting or something. But Sudarshan and everybody else explained a lot. So this is his cover. We did a cover on nostalgia, and these are the objects that he had carved in wood, and we took that as a cover. This is a diary page. These are by Vibha Galhotra, another Delhi-based artist. These were her early drawings, and this is again from that edition, Nostalgia. Um, these are some of our other designs that we have taken, and this is when Draupadi was dropped from the syllabus. So if you see all of these issues that we've taken up are really really political, and it takes a lot of time to kind of choose the artwork to go with it. But this is Shiva Gaur's artwork that went inside that opening the cover story. This was my first cover in Outlook in September when I joined last year. This is by Prabhakar Kamble. It's a cracked book. The issue dealt with caste, and the elections were coming up, so we decided to take this image. And a lot of people didn't like this image, but we thought it was very disturbing and kind of very, disruptive. So I think the purpose of art is not just to be beautiful; it's also to like kind of shock and kind of make you think. So this was one of them. This is another Prabhakar Sampe, and yeah, I'll leave this here. And then now I would like to invite the artists one by one to show their stuff, and then we'll have a discussion. So first, if I may, can I invite Ramjita Kumari to show her stuff? Is it okay?